Okay, so today we're going to take a quick look at our urinary system. Specifically, we're going to start with our kidneys. As we can see here, this is kidney number 1 and kidney number 2. Kidneys are encased in their own little protective coating. We can expose that. A couple things that we see, this is the inferior vena cava running here. Notice it's branching to both of our kidneys in the left and right renal vein. And then we have our aorta here, and underneath you can see this little branch, again, that renal artery coming in to our kidneys. You can also see right here, located right next to our renal branch, is that we have another bean-like structure. This guy is another lymph node. Again, our cat was probably pretty sick, and therefore the reason why it is no longer with us. From here, we can see a couple things. One of them is going to be the ureter, which is right here. This runs down to the urinary bladder from the kidney. This is our urinary bladder. The urinary bladder will expel its contents out through the urethra. This is a male cat and it's been fixed, so there is no reproductive organ. They've been removed. The vas deferens is probably in there, but the testes have been removed, so that is no longer a function. I'm going to remove this kidney from the inferior vena cava. So I'm removing our renal artery, our renal vein, and we can see our kidney here. We're going to cut our kidney open and we're going to look at the cortex. Now, the cortex is the outer layer, which will be different color than the medulla, which is the inner layer of our kidney. So you can see here, this layer on the outside, this is our cortex, this is our medulla. We can see there is an extensive vascular network within this. This is really important to understand because blood is being filtered out, and so we're taking all the salt particles, anything that's going to be removed and released through the urine is done in your kidneys. So really important for filtration, especially removing those salt particles from there. And then from there, it goes through the ureter to the urinary bladder and from the urinary bladder out. Now, if you would ingest high amounts of sugars or salts or things like that, then you could actually potentially have a problem with getting what we know as kidney stones. And that's when we can't filter out enough stuff from there and it becomes an issue. So we need to make sure that you drink lots of water so that you don't have those type of problems. And then that helps with good kidney health. If your kidneys are failing, you have to go through a process called dialysis. Dialysis where you hook up to a machine and they actually bypass your kidneys and they clean your blood through there.